Hi, I'm Mohammed Zohaib. Born and raised in Dubai, this city is truly my home. I began my real estate journey back in 2009 with EMA, and now with 17 years of experience, I can say with absolute confidence, just consultation doesn't cut it anymore. That's why 3X Capital we go beyond, offering not just consulting. Yes, we are the best in consulting, but also business setup, mortgage services, Airbnb, property management, corporate structuring, golden visa solutions, and even crypto advisory. We approach every client with a luxury concierge mindset, trying to ensure you receive seamless end-to-end support on every step of your investment journey. Welcome to 3X, a new norm in Dubai, where Habibi meets global opportunity. Today we're having a heated argument with the Andrea. So you've seen my last video with Andrea. She was with Damac. Now Andrea left a big developer like Damac intentionally because she wanted to work with a boutique developer. So we're going to present some very interesting locations. Meydan. I'm very interested in Meydan because I've always been against the outskirts. I love being within the city, investments within the city. So we're talking about Meydan. We're talking about District 11. Again, I've made a very detailed video on E66. And we're talking about Dubai Islands. This is going to be fun. It's going to be heated debate. And the difference between investing with a top tier developer and a boutique developer, pros and cons. So we have the infamous Mohammed Al Jabry with us as well. And let's begin the war.
Okay, let's start. This time we're gonna do a little bit differently.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a pitch about what we have, but in a way that actually we cover any kind of objections, any kind of expansions or strategies by government, by you guys. So let's give another perspective. I really love Meydan area because I'm very close to Burj Khalifa, only 10 minutes away. And I really believe it's an amazing sweet spot to enter right now because it's completely underrated. Now, imagine around us, you're entering right now the market in a 2 million budget for one bedroom. You're gonna enter 2 million over there. So in Meydan, you can still enter something 1.2 million, 1.4 million, depends on the area you're gonna look at.
Okay.
I learned something in this city. I'm here 3 years, you are here more than me. You are here since the beginning. Wherever the government puts money, you're gonna make money. And right now, everyone is hitting towards Dubai South. The government is putting money there. Let's enter, we're gonna make money. But actually, the government is putting a lot of money in Meydan area. They are speaking about moving the city to Dubai 20. Wherever you're gonna need to go as a family, you're gonna reach within 20 minutes.
Correct.
Meydan is already there. And actually, Meydan is being pushed even more than that, like 10 minutes away. Now, what we have over here, and actually what I did, I was trying to shape Meydan by every single strategy that the government has from now till 2040, even 2050. Okay? I will give you the perspective of Meydan and Dubai Islands from a different point of view than usual. I don't want to do a classic presentation.
So you're talking about Dubai Loop something.
I don't have to introduce the loop. But maybe you didn't notice actually the loop is exactly shaping Meydan on a line road, and you have 3 different entrances.
Is the loop happening? Etihad Rail, I know is happening. Okay, the metro expansions, I understand. Loop, is it actually happening?
17 kilometers are done. They will be launched in few months.
Are done?
Yeah. In few months, the prototype of the loop, 17 kilometers, is announced by Elon Musk and by the ruler himself. They're done. They're going to start to operate on that. You go in Meydan, in the parking of 12 feet, behind Spinnies, you see the loop. That's the beginning of the loop in Meydan area.
We have to see this, okay?
I have a video. I will show you that video. It's mentioning the loop over there. The loop is happening.
Can you send that video?
I can send the video. The loop is happening. But more than that, they change a little bit. Okay, so they're adding also the green spine. The green spine is a little bit different. Doesn't have this space to walk or bike, but it has the space for train and for the cars. And this time it's connecting Sharjah with Abu Dhabi. When actually the loop is going around the city Sheikh Zayed Road behind Maktoum Airport and coming back on this side. Okay? So you do have both of the perspectives. Now, why the government is doing that?
What's the difference between, what is the objective of loop? Fast travel, underground travel?
No. It's the agenda of 2050.
It's a green thing as well, right? A walkway that you can actually walk air-conditioned
So
completely.
Loop is a walking area?
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
So that is the green spine as well. It's also a walking area.
Yes.
Or you can walk around like a very European style.
Very European style, but
Good, you know why? Because that means a lot of people will just tend to use that to walk around the entire city, even in summer.
Can you bike?
can you bike in the loop? Yeah.
That's insane because see, I think there are a lot of projects right now, like even that Kudra area, 92 kilometers cycling.
That was all.
See, Hudera is revolved around this whole. Oh, this is the loop.
This is the loop.
And 17 kilometers is done.
It's 17 kilometers. The first prototype of the loop is done. Now you know what's the purpose of the loop? Is the agenda of 2050. People don't speak about that. How funny, how courageous it's about Dubai saying in the world, I want to be zero emission in the world when I'm being a petrol country. It's a petrol country. Dubai doesn't have petrol. We know that. We take it from Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi has it. But they want to make 0%.
Dubai has its own oil wells and we do produce oil.
Yeah, but not massively as the other side. Okay? So we do have for our internal side, but not massively as the other ones. But a country with petrol oil, zero emission, that's very ambitious. So how are you going to do that? You have to make an infrastructure for the electrical cars.
Okay.
Okay? So the loop is coming.
The loop will kill the negative of summer.
That's the thing I said. In summer,
When
it's gonna
people
be
say like,
Yeah.
what do you do? So everyone has a concept like, oh, Dubai, we cannot use
Walk around.
3 months of the year or 4 months of the year.
we can't walk around.
That's going to solve up.
And
So
Dubai has
this
only
is-
malls.
This is happening exactly on Meydan side, on Al Ain Road. And from here, you can bike to the AFC, you can bike to Burj Khalifa, you can go on Sheikh Zayed Road.
I would definitely.
I would.
Definitely, right?
You know, I use my bike now for all my groceries and everything. I don't use cars. I actually go on a cycle, especially in this weather. You know, if I have a loop, I would love to do that.
Imagine and remember that actually Meydan area is between the local Emiratis and European market. So a lot of Emiratis and Europeans, they love the idea of Meydan. Europeans by default, our definition is low-rise buildings, has to be connected by parks, by bikes, by whatever roads to walk and go around, right? The loop gonna completely go further, but it's not only about the loop. You have the green spine, which is rather for the cars, and it's actually connecting completely Sharjah with Abu Dhabi. It's the same concept, okay, but doesn't have the bike side. So this one is shaping Meydan on the south side.
So green spine is what? Electric cars?
Electric cars, and you're gonna have the public transportation, so the metro, electric metro, but it will not be for like just to go and bike. The loop gonna be to bike, the spine gonna be rather for the cars to make a little bit more efficient crossing Dubai from a corner to another. Why? We have not only Dubai as an emirate, right? We have 7 emirates. So right now they're trying to put money strategically in every single emirate to push a little bit the growth of the country.
What are the completion dates of loop and spine? Any idea?
They're going to be by 2040 as a full efficiency. But the loop already has 17 kilometers out of 94 being ready next year. The spine, it's going to take more time. But the loop, we're going to see it next year. So you have the loop over here. You have the spine on the
If you
south.
see next year 17 kilometers.
Yes, 17 kilometers. It's out there in the media. The ruler himself and Elon Musk, they already confirmed this is happening. Okay. You have another important street. How many years they were launching and speaking about Latifa bin Hamdan Street? Latifa bin Hamdan Street. You pitch right now Dubai Land, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dubai Land, every single big community in Dubai Land speaks about Latifa bin Hamdan Street. It comes, it's getting you connecting with Sheikh Zayed Road, right?
Yes.
So no,
It's been like a.
Years.
Yeah.
It was like a myth, to be honest. Like we don't know.
So no, when
It's announced next year they're starting the construction of the last phase.
When Aldar launched the Wilds, one of the biggest pitches was the Latifa bin Hamdan because it will be like an extension of Dubai Hills.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So right now you see a small part of Latifa bin Hamdan Street. You go Arabia Ranches, you go Hamdan Street, turn around and enter Global Village.
Correct.
Okay? So if you go from the villa, you're gonna go on this side of Global Village. So you don't see it necessarily. But if I'm coming from Damak Hills where I live, I have to turn around and go to Global Village. That small turnaround is Latifa bin Hamdan Street.
Okay.
It stops right on Global Village. Right now, from Sheikh Zayed Road, cutting Al Quoz, entry of Dubai Hills, where you have the big roundabout bridge
Yeah.
That's Latifa bin Hamdan Street.
Okay.
So next year it's announced they will start the construction for the last phase.
Right?
Yes. So it's connecting us perfectly. Again, it's giving another perspective of an entry exit in Meydan area. So as you can see right now, I'm being part of massive investments from the government. Wherever the government puts money, you're going to make money, right? And I was telling you about what means Dubai 20, where the city is being pushed, having everything what you need as a family closer within 20 minutes. Meydan is there. You moved to Dubai. I remember where you stayed first time. But tell me, like when you moved to Dubai, where did you stay the first time here?
Dubai Marina. I swear when I was single,
Exactly.
Then it was Silicon Oasis.
Okay, but the purpose was actually to upgrade,
The purpose was to upgrade. Yeah.
right? So when we move over here, we go to an affordable area to understand the city. And most of the time, we're going to be forced by the budget.
Correct.
But every single one of us wants to upgrade by area or by size. You upgrade it by size because you have kids. I upgrade by area because I want to have the lifestyle of the city, right?
Correct.
Every single individual has that. What happened in this situation with the prices for the rent?
Reduced.
So you had two options. Either you got fired, most probably you're going to leave the city, or you stay here with the same salary. The prices for the rent are going down. What am I going to do with my lifestyle? I'm going to upgrade and move. So what happened? A lot of people switched from JVC to Business Bay to downtown to Marina because they could have afford that. And then it was a problem with renewing the Jari. It was a very big difference, right?
Yeah.
My point is, all the time, a premium area gonna perform no matter what. Even though the city is having a correction, it's going down. It's any economic problem it may have. Between Meydan and Dubai South, Meydan will perform all the time.
See, I'm convinced on Meydan. I'll tell you another reason why. Limited supply.
True.
See, my biggest issue with, let's say, Dubai Islands is that I personally I know friends who have picked up at least 40 plots. Friends, I'm not even talking about big developers. 40 plots. So I know that for me, my problem with an area like Dubai Islands is, to the extent even Dubai South, is too much of supply. Same problem with JVC. Meydan is limited inventory.
Why is limited inventory?
Why did Furjan pick up?
Why?
Furjan is a limited inventory. Why was I so aggressive on Furjan? Because it was limited inventory. And now look at the price of Furjan. Muruj Al Furjan, I can't believe the way the prices are
How much is right now? 5? I think 5, right?
300% increase in 3 years.
What has in common Furjan and Meydan?
Limited inventory, low-rise
Not
buildings.
even.
Low-rise buildings.
But it's even lower in Meydan area. They have the same master developer, that's not him. The difference is the massive open spaces and common spaces, parks that you have in Meydan. Why? It holds something very important. You have the Prince Crown Palace.
Yeah.
You have the closest to the royal family and the biggest Emirati, the VIP Emirati and GCC country. They live in Al Shiba 1. That's the story of Meydan not being freehold. It's not Al Shiba 1, not freehold. This is my neighbor. It will never be my competition. People are missing a point. The palace worldwide, and not only the palace, like the example of Housewives, of Buckingham Palace, they will preserve the price. That's the role of the palace around the world. It will preserve the price. In order to preserve the price, you need a very limited supply on in that side inventory. But more than that, around those kind of big constructions that are public constructions, they belong to the rulers, the royal families. You're not allowed security-wise to overlook the space, right? So I cannot build more than G+5. That's the idea of Meydan. You do have 30-40%. You do have the royal family who are going to make sure all the time they're going to put money into infrastructure, they're going to grow. But you have a green area. And actually Meydan right now, it's 50% constructed. 50% constructed, being 10 minutes to Burj Khalifa. With the 1.2 million that you still have the chance to enter in Meydan, you have so much space to grow.
1.2 million.
Yes.
It's shocking.
We can present 2 areas. Either we go to District 11, that's part of Meydan, part of MBR City, or we go in the last launch as a plot from Nahil in Meydan Avenue. We start either in 1.2 million, either in 1.4 million. Now, I told you it's a G+5. I need only 2 years to do the construction. I don't need 4 years. This is not a mega construction. A floor, it takes maximum 14 days to be built, okay? The payment plan, it's a little bit more interesting. Why? I'm a boutique developer. I have to be aggressive in a lot of ways. The payment plan is 50-50. But my 50-50, it's actually linked to construction. Linked to construction.
You know, this is a big point. The other day I had an investor come in and he was like, most developers have timeline based, it's not linked to construction. And I told him that is true. There are very few developers who have linked to construction. This is good. This is big.
This is big, but what does it mean? It's not only a strategy. It's clearly I have money because first I build and then you pay, right?
Correct.
So you do have this resell. Do you believe in still reselling during construction?
It's tough.
It's tough, right? Not apartments at least. But selling during construction, I would suggest unless if you really have to, or of course if you have a good offer. My payment plan is linked to construction. I'm giving you the NOC at 30%. 30%, when you pay 30%, it's obvious you see some of the construction. So you can actually have the trust of reselling in a 5-10% appreciation. But also, on 2 years, from the moment of the launch to the moment of handover, 30% should be maximum 1 year till handover. 1 year till handover and seeing the construction, even on 30% payment, you at least will not have a distress deal. So that's giving you a lot of confidence in the investment, right? And I have something else. My 50% is based on handover, not on completion. And that gives you the right to see the property before you pay, to do the listing and have viewings on the property before you actually have to pay the keys. You have a distress deal on handover because you cannot see the property. You don't have money to finish it.
This Meydan mall has been stuck for a very long time. What's on that?
Maidan Mall, for now, they don't have any news. However, the good part about Maidan Mall right now, they didn't allocate the plot to anything else, so it's still there as an idea. But there are too many interests around the city. Coming with the mall in the creek, I cannot come with the same two ideas, big ideas around the city, right? For now, Maidan still has to become popular. The location is in our advantage because it's only 10 minutes away. So it's not something that you have to wait 10 minutes. And with the mall and without the mall, I'm still between Dubai Hills Mall, the next Creek Harbor Mall, and only 10 minutes away to Burj Khalifa and Dubai Mall area. Because Maidan is a family community, so it was the biggest sport mall in the world.
Yeah, it was, so there was big. So all the investors were initially investing in Maidan. They were promised the biggest mall in Dubai, Maidan Mall.
Correct.
You know, and
But Maidan had an amazing appreciation without that happening.
Yeah, they still had good appreciation.
even Azizi Rivera appreciated.